This is Kentucky Hot Brown Boys.
Welcome, everybody, to this week's edition of the Kentucky Hot Brown Boys podcast. I'm your host, Jerry Saylor. Just realized my hair looks like absolute dog shit. Anyway, yeah, we are coming to you live, totally live, from the Brownstown Studios, deep within the heart of Independence, Kentucky. In the studio with me, as always, the lovely and talented Stevie.
Hi.
How are we doing this week, Stevie?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Good.
It's about all I can do, you know. Also in the studio, as always, per usual, the lovely and talented Miss Eden.
Hi.
What's going on with you, Miss Eden?
I'm tired.
Why are you tired?
Because I don't sleep enough.
Why not?
Because I stay up all night.
And you can sleep during the day, right?
I do sleep during the day, but now I have guests and they're loud. Yeah.
Okay. How's the guest life treating you?
I don't like it and Stevie likes it.
Well, you know, that'll happen. You know, happens to us all.
Oh, you didn't fix the cameras?
Oh, no. I fucking forgot to do that.
Wow.
You know what? I could probably do it. You know, I don't know if I can do it on the fly here.
Maybe you can.
Oh, look at that. Oh, check it out. I'm way over here. Way over here.
Cool.
And, we're here. And does it look straight? Does it look good? Yeah, so now, like, when you go towards Stevie, there's Stevie. All right, yeah. See? I can fix shit on the fly. I'm cool like that. So what's wrong with the house guests? I mean, can't be all that bad. Well, first off, let's break it down. Who are the house guests?
My friend, her friend, and my friend's boyfriend.
Okay. So 3 house guests.
And we weren't told it was going to be 3 until like the day before. We were told that the boyfriend would be coming, but we weren't told anyone else was coming.
Okay. And what don't you like about them?
The first time anyone's cleaned was yesterday night.
Right.
I have had to do dishes once or twice every single night, and I've had to clean up after other people. And I think like the very first night they stayed here, and then the second night, it took me like an hour to clean up their mess.
Right.
And
Have you stepped up and said anything like, hey?
I've been saying stuff to
clean up
Stevie
your
because
mess?
I have really bad anxiety about doing shit. And I really don't like that people are like in my house because it's like my safe space, you know?
Right. I get that.
And now I don't really
So you've been
have,
saying
like,
something
a
to
safe
Stevie,
space.
so now I'll go to Stevie. Stevie, have you been saying something? Or
When I see a mess, yeah, I say, hey, would you mind cleaning that up? And they go, okay. And I say,
See how
hey,
easy that
Eden,
is?
maybe you could communicate with them. And she said, well, I don't know them. And I said, well, the only way you're going to get to know them is if you go talk to them.
That's very true.
And she won't do that.
I don't really have an interest in like trying to socialize with someone in my home, you know? I'd rather have like met them out somewhere first because it's just weird for me to have people in my home that I don't know.
Okay, but you agreed to this, and this is the reality. So we have to find a way to move forward.
Yeah, you got to make
I
the
get
best
that
of
we
it.
have to find a way to move forward. It's just annoying as all hell,
I understand
and
that.
I don't really like it. Plus,
Yeah.
you said if I said no, you were going to fight me tooth and nail anyway, so I didn't really have a choice in the matter.
Well, you did say yes. I didn't have to fight you.
And
She's got you
it
there.
wouldn't have mattered if I said no.
In hindsight.
I wish I did say no.
But would it have really changed
It wouldn't
anything?
have changed anything, but I wish I said no.
You just got to step it up. You know, like you said, it's your house, you know.
Yeah.
You got to step it up and say something. See, I made that mistake a lot of times back in the day because my house was like the party house. And people would just come over and get hella fucked up and trash shit and make a mess. And then just, you know, pass out and then leave first thing in the morning before anybody else got up. And
See, I just wouldn't
know.
invite people over to my house.
see, that was the thing. Like I started out inviting people over, and then I stopped inviting people over, and they just kept fucking coming anyway.
Oh, then you just lock your
Yeah.
doors and pretend you're not home.
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked. They knew
Oh,
we were
that
home.
sucks.
Yeah, it was the party house. Everybody knew the party house.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, it started out, you know, just me inviting some friends over, and then it was, you know, like, hey, I got a friend that, you know, wants to come over and party. Yeah, sure, as long as they're cool, bring them over. And then they were like, oh, yeah. Well, they brought some friends with them, too. And it's like, okay. It's like, oh, yeah, my little sister and her boyfriend and, you know, my little brother or whoever, you know, my uncle, my cousin. Then just everybody started fucking coming over. You know, if I'd have charged admission at the door,
You could have.
I probably would have been rich by now.
You should have.
I should have. I totally should have. Just to cover costs of shit people fucking break.
Yeah.
Hate that, man. Hate that. You know what really hurt me the most
Yeah.
was I used to keep a bong in a bathtub. And it was a real pretty fucker, too.
Why?
Because it was, you know, out of the way and nobody would ever think, oh, hey, there's, you know, a bong in the bathtub.
Yeah, but why would you just put it in the bathtub? Why not just like hide it under your bed or some shit?
Why would you hide a bong under a bed?
It'll stay safe.
Yeah. So it would in a bathtub because who the fuck goes to somebody's house and fucks with their bathtub? You ever seen my bathtub?
No.
Exactly.
I've
You know.
never been invited into that room. I just go to the guest bathroom.
Well, it was in a bathroom and like, you know, like a guest bathroom. Anyway, but like one night some drunk dude fucking got drunk, fell in my bathtub, broke it. It's a shame.
They die in the glass?
It was plastic.
Oh. They die in the plastic?
No.
Oh.
But he did get like a really big, huge, swelled up testicle.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think it was related.
How the fuck do you fall
but-
balls first onto a goddamn bong?
Like I was gonna say, I don't think it was related to the fall, but you know,
Yeah.
it happens. But I was a different person back then.
We all
It was a
were.
much different time. You
I
guys
may
were.
have not even been born.
I would say you guys probably weren't even born.
I was a
you
different
know,
person.
Close to it anyway. You guys may have been maybe 7 or 8 or
Back
something
in my
like
party
that.
days.
Yeah. Were you partying at 7 and 8 years old?
No, I'm too old now, though.
You're too old to party.
Yeah, I'm way too old now. I have
Nah.
arthritis. I have.
you're just getting into your prime. Dan Crusader sub crew. So we're Dusty. How Darren? Who's Toby? Hitting all the fucking questions this week.
Is
Well,
Darren coming?
probably not yet. He's
Okay.
working a lot. I did get to hang out with him last Sunday.
Maybe he should come over.
He probably should.
Tell him I haven't seen him in a while.
He probably should. I will tell him that.
Like,
but
tell him Stevie likes biceps.
I think he knows that.
Forearms.
Forearms.
I think he knows that.
Like, it might work.
Does she like say Darren's name in her sleep?
Yeah.
Like, oh, Darren,
Oh, dude.
grab me with your forearms.
Sleep reminded me of something. I've never heard someone snore as fucking loud as one of the 3 people we have.
Really?
To the point where they have closed a door and I can hear it through the fucking wall. Can you too?
No.
Really? Oh, it's fucking crazy.
You
I
should
can hear
record
it.
it.
I
Do it. Audio record it on your cell phone and bring it in. We'll
I
listen
hope
to it
that
next week.
it picks up on my cell phone because it is like, it's not like, it's loud enough to go through a wall, but it's not loud enough to like.
Take your
I'm not sure if
phone,
he'll pick up on
slide it under
Yeah.
their door, and just let it sit for a few minutes and be like,
So
oh, yeah.
fucking loud. I have no idea whose it is, but I feel that like I want to think it's Owen's, but I have no fucking idea who snores that loud. And I don't know how any of the other 2 can fucking sleep with someone going like.
I'm
like
apparently
louder
a
than
loud
your
snorer,
snores.
but I don't know. You're a loud snorer?
I guess so.
Yeah,
People say I'm a loud snorer too, but I don't ever hear myself.
but
so.
like
I,
hearing
I
it,
hear
like-
other people snore, and I grew
Yeah.
up with my dad snoring,
Right.
and like I could be on a separate floor of the house recording, and it would come through clear as day.
That's crazy. I've
Fair
never
enough.
heard that that loud of a snore. I've never heard someone snore so loud that it goes through the fucking walls.
Did you hear about what happened this past Monday?
That he got sloppy drunk.
Sloppy drunk.
He doesn't remember what happened, but
It
I
was
said I'm sure you would
hilarious.
tell me.
It
Who?
was hilarious.
My dad.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
I haven't
He
seen
just
Dad.
got super drunk and had a great time. He keeps apologizing to me. I'm like, dude, calm down. Like, everybody gets drunk and has an awesome time. Monday was just your time to get drunk and have an awesome time. Like,
Nice.
there's no need to be sorry or feel embarrassed or anything. You know, it happens to everybody. And he was like, oh, I just feel bad. And I was like, dude, like, you haven't even like crossed any lines where you should like feel disappointed or anything like that. I was like, if you want to see what crossing the line and like feeling really disappointed looks like, I'll get really, really drunk at your house. And then, you know, then you can see that what you did was totally fine. And he was just like, well, all right, I appreciate that. You know, Something.
He
along
wants you
those
to
lines.
do that.
No,
guess.
he does not.
He probably doesn't really want me to.
I want you to.
I know deep down he doesn't want me to get that sloppy drunk.
I want you to. Do it for me.
Yeah, but you won't be there to see it. So
Yeah, but you can record it.
I mean, I could.
Yeah, see? So you should.
I was nice enough to not record him being sloppy drunk.
Oh, that sucks. I would have loved to see it.
Yeah. So going back to what Dan Crusader said here, we're going to go in reverse here. Toby is a good buddy of mine. He used to come in and do the show, and then he got super addicted to drugs and got all fucked up and almost died and ruined his life. And now he's getting sober, and he's doing the good thing. He's got him a little girlfriend now, which was a lot better than the bridge troll he had before that got him hooked on all the fucking shitty-ass drugs. And, yeah. That's Toby. He used to be on the show. Go back and listen to like season 4, I want to say.
We do seasons?
Technically, yeah.
What season are we in?
I think this is season... Fuck, I don't know.
You're the owner of the show.
I guess 11 maybe? I don't know. I quit counting. I started going by years.
Hmm.
So I want to say 11 maybe? I don't fucking remember. I'd have to look. So that's Toby. Yeah, we like to fuck with Toby a lot. He was great having on the show because he was one of those dudes that you could just fuck with constantly, and he'd just roll with it. He would fight back, but it was in a good way. It was in a good way. So he says, I've watched the music shows. He was on some of the music shows. I believe he was on, I can't remember. But he has been on a lot of the music shows, I want to say. I think around in season 4 was when we did a lot of music shows. But yeah, I think he's on there. He's on there at least once or twice, I'm sure. He's probably hella fucked up, but yeah. So that's Toby. Darren's doing good. He's working for like all the fucking time now. I think when I saw him on Sunday last week, I think that was like the first day he had off in like 11 or 12 days or something like that. So he's working a lot. Like a lot. But he's doing good. He's doing really good. I got him playing Magic and shit. And he's doing good. Doing real good. As far as Dusty goes, man, where do I fucking begin with this shit? I honestly have no fucking clue what is going on with Dusty. I really don't. Apparently, he's going through some depression and midlife crisis, maybe. Who knows? But like, I'm sure you know Dan Crusader. You've been watching here for a while now. It was kind of spotty there, touch and go, where he would come on one week and then not do a show, and then he would come back and then he would not do a show, and then he would come back and he'd not do a show, and then he just stopped doing shows altogether. And I honestly have no fucking clue why he won't talk to me, why he won't reach out, anything like that. I did confront him about it, because not only was he like bailing on the show, but he was like bailing, hanging out with me, doing like the whole best friend thing that we've done for like the last 8 years. And I did call him out on it, and he threw out a whole fucking laundry list of totally whack-ass fucking reasons as to why was being a shitty friend. And, I didn't really believe any of them. And he just kept fucking throwing them out. So apparently he's got something going on he doesn't want me to know about. So, I guess he just doesn't want me involved in his life or anything like that. So he came by one Monday and said, hey, sorry I've been a shitty friend. I'm gonna change that, gonna work on that, whatever. And that was the last time I saw him. We were supposed to hang out 2 days after that. And he never called, he never texted, he never did anything. He's pretty much straight ghosted me. He's deactivated his Facebook. So yeah. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with Dusty. I do know last Friday he had served his soon-to-be ex-wife with divorce papers. So there's that going on. Don't know what that's all about.
Probably a divorce.
Yeah, definitely a divorce. 2 points for that one. But just like me, He won't talk to her or meet her and talk to her about it or anything like that. It's awfully shady, is what I'm saying. But in case you're wondering, no, I did not fuck his wife. Would not
Yet?
do that. No, I wouldn't do that because his wife is my wife's cousin, so like they're cousins, so it's like family. I guess I could, because the wife always says, keep it in the family. It's his Kentucky.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's
So
Kentucky.
I
it'll work out.
I probably could, but
yeah. I
not-
see it. I see it.
Okay, you're right. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
there's
that's
a
the big-
chance that I could in the future. Highly unlikely.
She's about to be on the market.
I mean, technically, she kind of already is.
I mean, you could just go for it.
I mean, I could, but that would just be awkward and weird.
It's only awkward if you make it awkward.
Oh, I can make it real fucking awkward.
Then don't.
Yeah, but why wouldn't I? That's kind of my thing. I like it awkward.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so that's what's going on with Dusty there, Mr. Dank. I hope that answered all your questions you had. I feel like a burp coming on. One question I have,
Hi.
and I've been wanting to ask this since you guys walked in. Stevie, what the fuck are you wearing today?
It was
Like-
supposed to be like a nice dress that we got
Right.
from an Asian website, and we wound up ordering it way too big.
Okay.
You
so,
wound up ordering it way too big. I said it was going to be too big.
but it makes me feel like a witch. So
I mean, it's got like a witchy kind of kimono-y vibe going on to it. I'm not saying it's not cool looking, because it is kind of cool looking, but it's just totally random. And
I think I pull it off.
yes, if anybody can pull off that look, it's totally you. It just really caught me off guard. So I was like, oh, I kind of saw you, and I was like, oh, she's wearing something cute like she did last week. And then I was like, wait a minute, is that kind of cute or is that kind of weird? Like, what the fuck is that exactly?
It's quirky.
So is it more like a robe, like kimono type thing, or is it more like a
kimono.
dress?
Yeah, because like the sleeves sealed, I can hide shit in there.
Oh, that's cool. You can put your weed if you had any in there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Um,
But I mean, like when you put it on, does it go on like a jacket, or does it pull over more like a
it's
dress?
like a dress.
Oh,
Yeah. Because
okay.
it's like it's attached here, and then I have this paper clip here, because otherwise it would just be like.
They're
So
releasing the twins on us.
yeah.
For $9.95, you can subscribe right now, and we will have Stevie release the twins over on our OnlyFans page. Yeah,
Stealing your thunder.
yeah. Oh, speaking of OnlyFans, how's the OnlyFans going?
I did start it.
Did you submit your ID
I'm
and get
waiting
all
for
your
my
bank
to get
accounts?
approved.
Okay, all right.
I gotta wait for that before I start posting. I think technically I might be allowed to post, but
you
I'm
probably
gonna wait
could.
for my bank account.
I'm sure the money would build up.
Probably.
I'm sure that's how it would work.
Yeah.
It's like
but
if you have a PayPal and they don't have a bank account attached to it.
once it gets approved, then
Yeah,
I'll be golden.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Any new weird sex toys that you've acquired over the past week or 2 weeks or
No.
whatever? No, same old ones.
Yeah, it's hard for me to want to get more and use them when they're just strangers that might hear me playing with them,
That's even better.
And I
That's-
don't really know.
That's when you have special guests come in.
See, I don't really know.
Special guests, and just be like, "Hey, come here and hold this for me."
I was gonna
Make it interesting.
I was thinking maybe I could just get a cheap fucking dollar store what's it called? A green shower curtain.
Yeah.
And I just set up a fucking green screen like that. But
Okay.
the only place where I had to do that is now currently the guest bedroom. So I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I can record and how I can do it, because I don't want to do it while Stevie's in the room. I don't want to do it while the guests are home.
Right.
So I need to find a fucking way to do all of that shit now.
You just gotta.
I just gotta do it.
You just gotta
but I
do
gotta
it,
figure
yeah.
out how.
You
the
can
fuck I
always
do it.
come over and use the studio down here.
I
as
mean,
far as I
that
know,
sounds
that
pretty
couch has
nice.
never been tainted with anything.
Not
so-
yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I got cameras and shit.
Yeah, you do.
And I don't get weirded out by awkward situations. So
you're
if you
assuming
want,
you're gonna be in the room.
if you needed my help, if
Okay,
you needed
yeah,
my
maybe.
assistance, I would help
Maybe.
you out. Because I'm a friend like that.
There is someone that
I'll do
wants to
things
do a collab video, and we
Yeah.
both post it to our OnlyFans.
Do they
It means
do
sex.
do they do weird stuff though?
I've never seen their OnlyFans.
Oh,
I'd assume not. They're just some random twink that owns multiple maid outfits.
well, I mean, would you bang them?
They're cute.
Would you bang them?
Oh. And no,
No?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So you just haven't yet.
We
is
work
what you're
really
saying.
good. We work really good as friends.
Right.
I don't want that to get like awkward if we fuck for OnlyFans, you know?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing with like really good friends, though, is you guys can do stuff like that.
Sure, you can,
And
but it
then
might make it awkward.
It only makes it awkward when you involve feelings.
Plus, like,
If it's strictly sexual
I've never fucked.
and business-wise, you know.
I've never fucked a guy before, so I might not be good at it.
You've never fucked a guy, or you've never been fucked by a guy.
Both.
Short penis, dude.
Short penis dude doesn't really count, really.
Yeah, I'm totally confused there because I could have swore.
He fucked me, and he came right away, and it was over. It wasn't that interesting, you know. Like I've never had like
Good sex with a guy?
I never had good sex with a guy, and like I never had sex that lasted longer than a minute with a guy. And I'd assume usually it lasts longer than a minute based off of how many fucking sex tapes this dude has.
Have you ever had good sex with a female though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been with like somewhere between 5 and 10 people, depending on like where your definition of sex is.
See, you're super young.
Because there's some people that like I've only given head to, so I don't know if you count that
I mean,
as a notch on my belt.
I don't really consider that like a notch on my belt.
It's a notch on theirs, at the very least, right?
Definitely a notch on
Yeah,
theirs.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
it depends on like
but not really a notch
where
on
you
mine.
count like sex as, or like if you count like
I mean, you could definitely say like, I don't know, defining like the act of sex, you know, because you could say oral sex, you know,
Yeah.
but it's not
it depends.
sex.
It all depends.
You know,
I think I've only
it's not like the
dick-
basic textbook definition like 50 years ago of sex. I guess you could say. I'm sure.
I
it's
think I've only
changed
stuck
now,
my
but
penis inside of 4 people.
Then I'd say
Only
you've-
4 people have come to mind.
I would say you've had sex with 4 people then.
Yeah.
Well, no, 5 if you include a penis getting stuck in you.
you count a toy being stuck in me? Because that
No.
has technically happened once.
That's like masturbation.
No, they didn't have
you know.
a penis.
If you counted masturbation as sex, then fuck man, my numbers are way up there.
I have like 2
fucking through
times
the
where
roof.
something's been put in my butt. I mean, one of them was just the handle to a brush, and the other one was like an actual strap-on, but I don't really remember it very well.
You know, I hear handles of brushes being used a lot.
Yeah.
That must be like a popular thing.
If you don't have a dildo.
I mean, I guess.
Either that or a toothbrush. The toothbrush seems like it would hurt more.
Toothbrush just seems too small. There's no girth.
Yeah.
Unless it's like one of those electric ones that's got like the big base
Well,
on it.
Stevie has one of the electric ones that has the big base on it.
You know, I didn't want to say anything, but a couple weeks ago, you came over and your breath smelled like shit. And now I know why. I'm going to buy you a toothbrush.
Buy
And
me
some
the
floss.
toothbrush instead.
Say what?
Buy me the toothbrush instead. Make sure it vibrates.
Well, I'm gonna buy you both one,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna buy Stevie like a little travel case that locks, you know, so she ain't got to worry about that.
Stevie watch. So
You can go ahead and wipe that shit-eating grin right off your face, Stevie.
Not yet.
All of my grins are shit-eating grins, so
That's true, very true.
Do you want to eat my shit on my OnlyFans?
no.
That's kind of gross.
I'll give you half of the profits.
That's still gonna be like $0.
I'll give you half of the profits when I'm rich.
No.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Damn.
Yeah.
What if that's what makes me rich?
There's a lot of weird shit I would do, but I don't think I would
You wouldn't eat my
ever
poop?
eat anybody's poop.
Depends how much I'd get out of it.
Yeah.
$1 million.
Yeah.
$100.
No.
No.
$100,000.
Depends whose shit.
Mine.
And how
Yeah.
much.
Mine and just like a bite. Has to like go down though.
One bite for $100,000?
It's like a huge spoonful, you know?
I don't know.
It also depends
Yeah.
on the quality of the shit. Like,
yeah.
is
You've
it
seen
healthy
my
shit?
You've seen my shit.
No.
It's not healthy. You've seen my poo.
I've seen your piss.
No, you've seen my poo.
Not that I remember.
Remember when I asked you?
If it's like a watery poo,
remember
then
when
no.
I asked,
Yeah.
"Hey Stevie, is there blood in this?" And then you looked at it
Unless-
for me, and there was blood in it.
I don't remember.
Unless it
Oh,
was
that's
like
happened, like,
like a
5 times.
spoonful, like just like a regular spoonful
Like a tablespoon.
of like diarrhea
Mm.
type poop.
No, not diarrhea.
But you wouldn't even have to chew it. You could literally just like throw it in, I'm considering that 100,000
100,000?
for a spoonful of diarrhea.
Where's
Do I have water to wash it down with?
Yes, you have
Yeah, yeah,
anything
you
you
have
need. You
something.
can have
Oh,
fucking
then yeah.
chewing
Yeah.
gum, Cool
Okay.
Whip, whipped cream.
where's the
fucking whatever you
minimum
need.
amount we can get here then? So you do it for 100,000. You wouldn't do it for 100. Would you do it for 10,000?
Depends how I'm feeling that day, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, once you hit like 10 grand, I think a lot of things.
A lot of things change, but
Yeah, a
like
lot of things
you'd still do
change.
it for like 9,999. You know, like you do it for like $1 less.
No.
See, I don't know. Yeah.
Really?
Because then it's the principle of the thing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like,
Okay.
fuck you,
well,
give me another $1.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't? Is $1,000 just not enough then?
No.
No.
5,000.
No.
7,500.
Especially if it's something that's going to be like on the internet and be out there for a long time
Yeah.
or essentially forever. Yeah.
See, I don't care.
I'm going to need that financial compensation
If something's
to like keep going.
if
you
something's
know?
like out of me on the internet, I don't really care.
Yeah, but it's something like eating somebody else's shit,
I've seen
you know.
I've
I
seen
know
people
people
do
have probably
worse.
done it for less, but I'm not that desperate.
And then everyone's gonna know you as the shit-eating person.
Yeah.
that's only
And
if
if
that's
you
what they know me
if they
for.
find out you did it for 4 figures, 9,999, 4 figures, and that's all it took, then like
Yeah.
the shame.
What the fuck shame is it? People gotta eat.
But
Not
they ain't
good.
got to eat shit,
Yeah.
you know.
But, I mean, you gotta get money to eat if you're starving to death.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
but
that's
you're
another
not
thing.
starving to
If
death.
I was
That could be.
homeless and like had nothing and I was like literally starving, like my panhandling wasn't fucking paying off
Yeah, and
at
someone
all,
offered you like $1,000 to eat their shit.
then I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's see
Yeah,
this, let's see
see?
this turd. But I'm not homeless, and I'm not, you know, like super struggling.
Yeah.
But if I was, then
People gotta eat.
yeah,
$10 and you're homeless.
I'd about $10. I'd probably do over 20
There you go.
if I was really hard up and like starving.
We gotta steal.
No, if I was homeless, I would worry about what would happen if I got sick, and then I wouldn't be able to go to the hospital.
You know, I'm glad we have Stevie around to keep us on our toes like that, because that's very true. You could like catch some serious disease from that.
catch a parasite,
Yeah.
ringworm.
We talking raw turd or a cooked turd?
It's a fucking
Deep
shit.
fried turd.
Because I like to cook, and if they gave me the option,
you're
they
gonna
were
cook a
they were
shit?
like here's a turd of mine. You can eat it however you want. I would say, okay, well, let's make this thing not a turd. Like I know the old saying, you can polish a turd, but it's still a turd. Yeah, but if you got to eat that thing,
Put some
like-
parsley on it, you know? Make
something, yeah. I'd make a fucking turd that Gordon Ramsay would be like, this is fucking delicious. I'd have to, or I wouldn't be able to eat it, really.
Yeah.
I don't think. But I'm just saying. Oh, my nephew says pop it in the air fryer. Yeah, that's probably what I'd do. I'd probably coat it, do like a nice egg wash, coat it with like some Doritos or something, you know,
That sounds good.
or another
Make me
corn
something
chip.
and coat it in Doritos.
You've never had that before?
No, that sounds
Oh,
good.
That's fucking good.
Yeah, do that. Like
Yeah.
get Cool Ranch Doritos though, or it's not gonna be good.
I don't know. The regular Doritos are the bomb.
Which ones are the regular ones?
The regular Doritos?
Which Dorito counts as the regular flavor?
Nacho?
Oh God, no. Cool Ranch, the best one.
I'm not
No.
saying they're not the best. But if you want to get like super serious about the best Doritos, it's got to have to be like probably the spicy Doritos.
Those ones are good, but it's no Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch is just played out.
Cool Ranch is good.
Cool Ranch is like hipster Doritos.
Ranch is just a good fucking like.
I'll give you that. Ranch is
Yeah.
good, but it's not the best Doritos
Now I want to go get
flavor.
chips and get some fucking ranch for them. Can we go do that?
The best, if you want to do this, get you some fucking Doritos, whatever your choice of flavor,
Yeah.
and go get you some of that sour cream dip, the French onion
Yeah.
from
That's
Kroger.
good.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah, that's really good.
Eat the fuck out of that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay, we gotta
Doritos,
go to the store.
game changer.
Mm.
Game changer. I'm
I gotta
telling
write
you.
that on my list.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Chili cheese Fritos, though.
Next week, make me something and
nice.
bread it in Doritos.
I'll see what I can do.
What are you breading it normally? Like just chicken?
Chicken,
like
or I've done pork chops.
chicken.
What else
Why
have
would
I
you
done?
ruin chicken with Doritos?
It's pretty good, honestly. It's pretty
Do
good.
chicken.
I have to do it in something because, like, I could eat like just plain baked chicken, you know, like some basic seasoning and stuff.
I
on
like
it.
ranch chicken. That's like my favorite
Yeah.
way I've ever had chicken.
I can do that too, like just with like the ranch powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best way I've ever had chicken.
I can do that, but if I want my family to like it, it's got to be crunchy. And I got to do it with like something that tastes really good, like Doritos or.
Yeah, make me
something.
Dorito chicken, please. That sounds really good.
I'll see what I can do.
Cool.
Definitely see what I can do.
And Stevie's gonna love it, right, Stevie?
I'll probably eat whatever you don't eat.
Good. Stevie's gonna love it.
Because my food is awesome.
Your food is really good.
And Stevie's just really hungry.
And Eden's really picky.
Is that what it is?
I'm not that picky.
You're that
She's
picky?
so picky.
I'm not that picky. Stevie's
Picky.
more picky than me.
She's like, I'm so hungry, but I won't eat this.
It's like a child.
I can be hungry for a specific thing, if I'm like, if I'm
Yeah, but if
hungry.
you're
That's called a craving.
But
Or,
if
yeah, I
If you're
have-
still hungry though, you'll eat anything.
Yeah, if I'm like hungry, yeah, I'll just fucking stop bitching and eat something. But like,
Yeah.
if I'm like craving something, then I could be like not hungry, but hungry for that, you know. Like now, I'm hungry for fucking chips and dip, and we're gonna go to the store and get some chips and dip tomorrow.
I still believe that's called a craving.
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna
still.
get it though. That's why White Castle has the crave case. Right,
true.
Stevie, your favorite job ever.
How is the job situation looking?
It opens on the 20th.
Nice.
So once the 20th hits, then I start.
So you're definitely a shoo-in.
Yeah, I got the job. Like I'm getting
Okay.
paid like $150 a day or some shit.
Dang.
Yeah.
How long is a day's worth of work though?
Like 12 hours.
Do you got to eat anybody's shit?
I get an hour break and they give me food. I don't know if that food's gonna be shit or not, but they give me food.
That ain't bad.
Yeah.
Ain't bad at all.
So
Hell yeah. You still signing up to join that crew?
Yeah, I'm hired.
Oh, you're a shoo-in too?
And I get $12 an hour.
That ain't bad. So let's see, 12 times 12 is 144. Eden's gonna be making $6 more a day than you.
Yeah.
I know.
That's just.
I think it
that's
averaged out
crazy.
to be like $12.50 an hour or some shit for me or something like that.
That's just.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
It's crazy.
Feels like I don't give a shit. Wow. Because you had to lie to get that job, so.
I didn't have to lie to get that
Oh!
job.
Burn.
I didn't have to
Why'd
lie
you
to
have
get that job.
You didn't have to, but why did you?
I didn't.
She had her
stretched the
mom
truth.
lined up to tell them that she was
And
a manager.
my mom
somewhere
never
else.
even got a call. My mom never even
Ah,
got a call.
Yep.
You fibber.
I had to get the job somehow.
That's crazy.
It worked out. I got the job.
You don't
Whereas they looked at me and they were like, "You deserve $12 an hour." And I
Hell
was
yeah.
like, "Yeah, that's true."
even. Yeah. Very true. By the way, they didn't call me
getting
to
paid
verify
more,
your
so-
reference either, so it's cool.
Oh, I could have used you as a reference. Holy shit.
Yeah, you could.
That would have worked so well. Okay,
Yeah.
you're my reference from now on.
Okay.
I'm a manager at your podcast.
Put it down, man.
Hell yeah.
I'll fucking do whatever.
I manage your podcast.
Yeah. I'll be like, if you want to watch her manage the podcast, just
That sounds
go
good.
check it out.
Make that
What's that?
mac and cheese,
Cheese coated with Doritos. Yeah, I've done that.
That sounds really fucking good.
Yeah, I've had the it's like the nacho cheese or no.
Do you have the
The-
Cheetos
the
mac and
Cheeto-
cheese yet?
yeah, the
That's
Cheetos
really
mac and
fucking
cheese,
good,
yeah.
right?
I think it is, and I've had the flamin' hot mac and cheese.
I haven't
too.
had that one yet.
But it's like I like it, and it's such like a guilty thing for me to like. But like just making it, it looks so gross.
Yeah, right?
Because it's like it's not cheesy. It literally just like dyes your pasta, and it
It is really fucking good, though.
It's like makes me just think of like all the chemicals and shit that go into that, and then I think about like all
Don't think
that
about all the
going into my
chemicals that go
body.
in your fucking chips. Like, I think Doritos are made with like a lot of paper and shit.
Probably, but paper is just from trees. And
Yeah,
trees
but
are
then
cool.
there's like all the artificial flavoring, all the shit they have to do to it.
right, but that's anything really.
Yeah.
Like when's the last time you had a bologna sandwich?
I don't have bologna sandwiches.
What?
Bologna's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Bologna's
you guys,
gross.
You guys ever had fried bologna like for breakfast?
No, that sounds gross too, though.
You guys ever eat Spam?
I've tried Spam.
Didn't your mom make
once.
spam for
No.
us that
Was it-
one morning?
Did you
No.
cook it or just eat
corned
it
beef
out of the
hash that
can?
she made.
Some guy I used to work with grilled Spam, and we had some.
Grilled Spam is a bomb. You
I've
should.
never had it before.
You should have like became besties with that guy and been like, make me Spam every day because it's awesome. Not really, but it's pretty awesome. I mean, I like a good fried Spam or grilled Spam or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Cooked Spam in general. It's pretty fucking good. But yeah, all the shit they put in that is really fucking gross.
Yeah.
But it's so delicious.
I mean, like, have you ever watched like the How's It Made for a lot of different foods?
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's just fucking gross.
It's like, oh yeah, let's pick a food I don't want to eat anymore.
Yeah, and you're just never gonna eat it again. But hey, at least you
Yeah.
know how it's made.
Like I'm sure you've seen like how they make the hot dogs and shit.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but I know it's disgusting as hell.
I mean, I've watched it and I still eat hot dogs.
Yeah.
Hot dogs are gross.
They are.
Hot dogs are
but
just
they're
like
fucking good.
the hot
They're
dogs are just the
not.
leftover parts.
They can be.
Like
Yeah, pretty much.
I like sausage, and that's still mostly the leftover parts.
Yeah,
with
essentially.
wrapped in like intestine skin.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to make my own sausage. It looks fun to make.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could.
Yeah.
You know,
You just gotta get some intestine and then get some fucking meat and then just put it in a meat grinder.
I'm sure they got like an artificial intestine thing that you could use.
Yeah, probably.
My biggest problem with that is like doing it myself would be like cleaning them out and like squeezing out all
Yeah.
the shit. You know,
Why can't cowards make sausage?
why can't cowards make sausage?
Because they don't have the guts.
Ah, that's good.
Don't touch me.
That was good. Did you just make that up on the spot? That was good. That was good.
Thank you.
See, that's why we have you on the show, Stevie, for little moments like that.
Mm.
The mac and cheese coated with Doritos, yeah, it's pretty daggone good. I've had it like mixed in, and I've had it like where they bake it, and then like they put the Doritos on top, kind of like how they do with like the crackers, the breadcrumbs or whatever, and that's really fucking good too. Super good. What's with all the weird looks over here?
Stevie keeps looking at me for no reason. I don't know why Stevie insists on looking at me weird after breaking my heart like that.
That happens. How are you dealing, coping with that?
We're back together.
You're back together.
Yeah.
It didn't take long.
So-
Begging every day for multiple hours a day really works.
Nice, nice. So you guys are back together.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you just had like a breakdown, and was just
I-
like, "Fuck!"
I drove
I'll-
Stevie
I'll
to a
do it.
breakdown every time.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I'm happy for you guys.
Now we're both thinking about where we want to move to
Right.
and how we want to spend the rest of our lives.
Right.
And we both want very different things.
So it's not like is this like the what were we talking about? The you'd like proposed like a
So what this is basically
platon, not really.
it's
Is
not
it platonic?
it's
You're-
just
I don't know.
I doubt we'll be together forever.
Right.
So we're both just going to take some time to think about what we as individuals want
Right.
and enjoy our summer together. And when our lease is up, we'll just see if that lines up. And if it doesn't, that's fine.
So you guys are together at least until the lease is up.
Basically, yeah.
Well, that's cool.
We're thinking about where we want to go after the lease is up. Stevie is thinking Germany or Utah. I am
Italy.
thinking... Oh, or Italy?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Why not
Germany-
Japan? I figured like Japan would be at the top of your list.
Because I need to speak Japanese first.
But
You need to speak Italian for
You-
Italy.
you do,
Or
though.
German for Germany.
Yeah, but no, because Germans speak English. And
Yeah, they
Emmy,
do.
Emmy is Italian, so she'd be my translator.
So Stevie would be moving to there for Emmy or Utah for Zeta, right?
Yep.
And I would be moving either wherever Stevie moves. That's one thing I'm thinking about.
Right.
Or Australia, England, New Zealand. One of those. Those are the ones that are like top on my list.
You have a thing for people with those accents, don't you?
I do actually, but that's not why.
No, I would say that's probably
That's
why.
not why. Healthcare is better there.
Healthcare is
when-
better anywhere than here.
Yeah. But not anywhere. There's some probably fucking like Central American countries and African countries that are probably like shite with healthcare, and some Asian countries too.
Yeah, but it's probably still free.
Yeah, it probably
You
is.
know, they might not do it the way you want it.
Yeah,
it's
but you
done
get it.
for cheap.
But there's Australia and England are probably my two highest ones. For different reasons.
My number one reason to live in either of those countries.
Yeah.
The word cunt. It's used in like
I am talking
basic
to
sentences. You know?
I am talking to a lot because a shocking amount of people that I've been playing games with recently are Australian or British,
Right.
and so I've been talking to them a lot, and they do both say "cunt" all the fucking time.
Yeah.
It's
And
really
mate. I really like that.
it's really funny
mate,
how
you know.
like the
That's
way
my cunt mate.
the way they insult each other too.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
they're on
you
like a
just
whole
say-
different level of swearing.
You just say words that sounds like a swear. That's what the British guy was explaining to me. But they're not really a swear, but you say it with the vitriol of a fucking swear.
Yeah,
And I really like it.
I really dig it. I wish I could like insult somebody
Um,
like the same way they insult somebody.
I would,
It just sounds so proper.
yeah.
But like it's when you listen to it, you're like, that's not proper at all. But like you hear, then you're thinking like, that's a fucking proper insult.
One
right
thing that was crazy to me,
Yeah.
I was talking to the English guy. We were talking about, I started talking about like student loans and shit for like I'd eventually want to get an education visa.
there. And they were like, what the fuck's a student loan?
They were like, "What the fuck? You have to pay interest
Yeah,
because their government gives you the money and you just pay it back once you start earning it. Once you get a job that's like earning over 25,000,
that's how it's kind of supposed
then
to be here.
then you
there's
start
the
paying it
interest.
back.
Yeah,
And like if you can't pay it, the government basically works with you to make a payment plan that works for you and isn't gonna like put you out. And like as long as you're a contributing member of society, you can like get a fucking house and the government will help you shack up and give you whatever the fuck you want. You just have to be like a contributing member. So like
Right.
I want to be a teacher. They'll put me through school. Apparently it takes like 3 years to get a bachelor's and an extra year for a master's. So I
just depends how hard you work, really.
Yeah, I'd probably end up getting my master's there by the time the government aid runs out. And then they'd find me a fucking teaching job. And I wouldn't really have to look, apparently. They'll just fucking give me the resources and then I'll just fucking get a job.
There you
Apparently
go.
they also teach you how to make a resume in college there, which that's kind of cool. It's like a required class.
Pretty sure you learned in, well, at least I learned in high school.
I
how to
didn't learn
make
in
a
high
res-
school. They didn't teach me that shit.
I learned when I was 11.
Yeah.
But it seems cool as hell. So that's like why Britain is up there. Is the government seems pretty nice. It's fairly good for gay shit. People are nice. Culture is awesome. They rebuilt the fucking globe, and I never knew that. And they still charge the same amount that they did like back in Shakespeare's day to watch a play. So it's just £5, which is like what, $10.
That's pretty cool.
And I could go watch a Shakespearean play, and it's cool as hell. I love the history there. I love the culture. It'd just be cool.
Would be pretty cool.
Australia's up there for similar government reasons. You just have to be a contributing member of society.
Right.
The way that it's been explained to me, Australia doesn't seem to offer as many benefits. But it's still...
It's Australia.
It's Australia.
Yeah.
Um,
Throw another shrimp on the bobby.
it seems cool as
Yeah.
hell. Their cities are really pretty.
Yeah.
I'd love to go, like...
You should surf.
See, I'd want to learn, like, scuba diving or some shit and go and, like, do the reefs as my vacations.
Right.
Because that looks so beautiful and amazing. Like, the country itself just seems so beautiful just, like, naturally, whereas England has, like, a beautiful culture and beautiful history.
Right.
Like, apparently outside of a train station, they still have a wall that was built by the fucking Romans. And they just keep it up because it's like, oh, this is a part of our history. And so they have a fucking Roman wall just outside of a train station. They're never going to tear it down because this is Roman.
Yeah.
And that's really fucking cool. They just saved
like-
some random
It's like
piece
ancient.
of shit.
you
Yeah,
know.
it fucking is.
Yeah.
And that's cool as hell.
That's pretty cool.
Their history's really dope. Their government's pretty cool. Like,
Hey, I hate to cut you off here,
mhm.
but I'm still curious. Why not Japan? Like, I've heard you speak Japan, unless you're totally just blowing smoke up my ass and just rattling off some random shit. Like, you can speak Japanese. Like, why would you not
I
pick
don't
Japan?
speak Japanese very well,
But-
and I'm losing it because I've been out of school for so long.
But I guarantee if you moved to Japan and had to speak it, you would pick it up.
I would suffer. Plus, I don't want to,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It's kind of tough moving and doing something so drastic like that
Well, yeah.
when you do it alone. So
Right.
if I had a friend who could speak Japanese and was going to do it with me, then, like, yeah, totally. I'd
You don't
be
have any
down.
friends that live in Japan?
Weren't you
Well,
on
that
that
just
app that
sucks.
was just straight up meeting people in foreign countries to
Mhm.
like learn the language and shit?
Yeah.
Do you make friends with any of them?
Not close friends.
Oh.
And then I just stopped using the app.
Oh.
Hmm.
You can always use the app again.
Yeah, but
You'd be
You know.
using your Japanese a lot more.
Very
it's
true.
true.
Very true. So it was Italy or Utah?
Germany,
Ger-
Italy. Germany and Italy are the top. And then Utah's also an option.
Who do you
so.
who,
Utah's filled with
who do you know
Mormons.
in Germany?
So my friend Emmy, her on again, off again girlfriend lives in Germany.
Right.
And she wants to move there because she really likes Germany, and she wants to see if it would work out. And if it doesn't, then she wants to go to Italy because she's Italian and she likes Italy. And I was like, oh, fucking sweet. I'll go with you.
That's cool.
So, free college and all that stuff in Germany. So there's that.
Heck yeah.
I think Italy would be tougher, but then my mom would have an excuse to come visit Italy because
Right,
she'd have
right.
to visit me.
So she's been to Italy before, right?
She loves it.
Yeah.
So if I got citizenship, I could be like, hey, mom and dad, you want to come live over here for a while?
That'd be kind of
Or I'll
cool.
send you to a nursing home.
Your dad's gonna need a nursing home,
Yeah, that's true.
assisted living. His whole take. I heard you comment on his whole take on like ancient aliens or ancient Egypt or some shit.
They both have some weird
Yeah.
YouTube histories now, so
I can imagine.
yeah.
I can't imagine.
Yeah. Every time I go over there, my mom's like, have you heard of the Anunnaki? And I'm like, yeah. Which sounds better, Blue Meadows or Green Springs?
It's kind of funny. Your mom does watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I do too.
And it seems like anytime I'm like, hey, you want to like hang out? You want to do something? Oh, I don't have any time. It's like, stop watching fucking YouTube videos. Do something outside of the house. Fuck.
Your mom's video history is very fucking cool to watch, though.
Yeah.
She does come up with some cool shit from time to time. But that's just a lot of YouTube videos.
Beats the random shit I'm watching.
Sometimes random shit's good though.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Helps you find stuff that doesn't become so random.
I'm watching some streamer now. His name is Small Ant.
I can't watch other people play video games.
Eh.
It's just not really my thing.
It's more like,
Yeah.
to me, watching those things is more like a podcast, and they're just playing a game. It's the type of thing where I can
Yeah.
leave it open in a tab and do something else.
But it's like the only time I want to watch somebody play a video game is if I get stuck on a game and I'm like, how the fuck do I
then you
beat
want to
that?
watch tutorials.
Yeah, then I want to
not
watch
the
like
gameplay.
yeah, I don't want to watch somebody sitting down for just like 2 hours just playing some whatever game's hot at the moment.
See, if there's a
Yeah.
game where
Check out the cool skin I bought, man. Oh man. Paid
See, if
like
there's a game
$20 for
where
this.
I kind of want
Subscribe
to
to my
see
channel.
it, but I don't want to spend money on it, then
Right.
I'll watch someone else play through it. Like,
I just don't play it. Like I watch the trailer, I'm like, fuck, I want to play that so bad. Okay, eventually I'll play it.
I just watch someone else play it,
Right.
and like I might not want it, so I'll watch like the first video, see if the game's worth me playing. If I don't think so, I'll just fucking watch them finish it. Like that's how it was for Until Dawn. It's cool as hell game, but the game's just a fucking movie.
Yeah.
So there's different endings I can get depending on who's living and who's dead, but I don't really fucking care.
I don't know. Got to enjoy the game a little bit.
Yeah.
And honestly, like the games that are like a movie, they're actually, as long as like it's a good story,
Yeah.
then I can totally dig it.
You don't do it for the gameplay at that point, though. You do it for the story, and then once you
Right.
know the story, there's no fucking point in playing it again.
Not necessarily. You can always like change the way you do things.
Sure.
Depending on the game. you
Yeah.
know.
Or sometimes you just want to rewatch a cool movie. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how many times I've watched Napoleon Dynamite. Movie's the fucking
I
bomb.
don't know if I've ever seen that.
You need to watch it. It's life changing. It's a heartwarming coming of age tale. It's great.
Do you want our lives to be fucking changed?
no.
Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna watch it.
You probably should.
It's
It's a change for the good, definitely.
Do you want your life to change for the better?
No.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to watch it. I'm sorry. My girlfriend says no, thank you.
Man, I'd be having second thoughts. If she's trying to keep you from changing your life for the better and says no.
Are you having second thoughts?
Misery loves company.
Yeah. See, I'm not.
That's true.
I'm not allowed.
That's true. That's just going to be weird, though. Like, if you guys don't stay together after
Yeah,
all
then we'll-
this,
We'll end up splitting up depending on where our futures take us.
Are you comfortable with that heartbreak again?
No. I'm
So-
gonna cry my fucking eyes out.
So what if she's just like, you know what, I'm going to move here. And you're like, I kind of really don't want to go there.
And then
Are you just going to suck it up and go? And
there's
be
a large part of me
miserable
that
living
thinks I
there?
might,
Yeah.
but it really depends on where I would just want to end up. Like,
Right.
I'd love to live in like Winchester or Bristol or London
Yeah.
and just like make a life there.
But you can't be
Or-
doing that if you're chasing
Though
after,
apparently they
after
have-
Stevie,
They have moped gangs
I believe that.
where they steal mopeds and they're all riding mopeds.
Now, see,
And that's kind of weird. but it also seems really fucking British.
I hate to say it, but I'd probably leave Stevie for a fucking moped gang.
I don't
I
want
would
to be
leave
in the
me
moped
for a
gang.
moped gang.
Yeah, I mean,
Why don't you go to Britain with me then? We
gang
can
members
get
are like, you know,
mopeds.
like family, you know, for life. You know, you can't get out of gangs, you know, as easy as you can get out of relationships.
It just depends on wherever the hell I end up. I have a lot of friends that I used to game with or like play D&D with or like I've met online recently living in
Right.
different parts of England, and I have a few in Australia. So like if I go there, at least I'll know someone, you know, that can show me around the fucking town.
Right, right.
Like if I do London, I know like 5 people in London right now. If I do Winchester, I only know like 2 people. But if I do Bristol, I know like I think like 6 people. So depending on where.
But see, that's kind of the fun part, going somewhere you're not familiar with and just,
See, yeah, I
you know,
won't-
trying to learn it.
I'm still gonna
and-
fucking explore, you know.
Yeah, you have to explore.
My first week is gonna be spent just
Swiping or
fucking
swiping? Just fucking?
unwinding. Just fucking unwinding
Oh, okay.
and like getting used to it and jet lag and shit. But then like my second week's gonna be probably either school or
Dude, jet lag would fix your sleep schedule.
See, I was thinking about that. What country can I move to where my sleep schedule is fixed? And I think Australia is the country I can move to where that fixes my sleep schedule, which is kind of funny. So then when I get there, it'll be nighttime when I get tired, and I'll just go fuck sleep. Like, it's pretty nice, right?
Yeah.
England
That
is
would be
only
nice.
like a few hours ahead.
Hmm.
Yeah, you could totally fix your sleep schedule here.
So that's
She made it
harder.
worse
Yeah.
today. She stayed up even later.
I stayed up till like 10.
In the morning?
Yeah.
And
And then
went
I
to
went to
bed?
sleep.
Yeah.
So I
Woke
know
up
when
at
I
6.
texted Stevie earlier, she was like, no, Eden's asleep.
What time?
I forget what time that was.
Like 4, 5.
Something
Yeah, I
like
was
that.
asleep
yeah.
at 4 or 5.
Yeah. Why do you do that to yourself?
Yeah, Eden.
I moderate a server and it's more active at night, and I really don't want the server getting shut down if someone starts doing things they're not allowed to do. And that's where like a lot of my friends are, and I'm a moderator on it, so I'm doing my best to like protect the community.
Yeah, we were supposed to go on a date today.
Oh.
When I woke
you guys
up,
just got back together this week and you're already
So-
fucking shit up.
No, when I woke up, I
Damn.
woke up at 1 o'clock because I said I will wake up and we can go on a date.
After
because-
like 3 hours of sleep?
yeah, after 3 hours of sleep, I was gonna take a shower. I'd be fine because I've done that before, and I've been fine. And then I woke
Is
up.
she really fine after 3 hours of sleep?
I'm
No.
fine.
No.
But
She's
after
mean when she wakes up.
I believe it.
after I woke up, I was talking to Stevie about it, saying, "Where do you want to go on a date?" And you were just like, "I don't know."
I was like, I
And-
don't care. We discussed it the night before, and I was like, you're gonna have to decide. I don't care because I just want to
Yeah,
be
but I
with you.
wanted you to decide because I've always been the one that decides where
No,
we
you're
go.
never the one who decides.
I
And I told you straight up
decided.
that you needed to decide, and I didn't care. I just wanted to spend time with you. And then you were like, I'm thinking. And I was like, with your eyes closed, and you were like, yes, I'm just thinking about it. And then you went to sleep.
Damn.
If you don't want to like go out or do something like that, though, like
I don't care. I just wanted to see you.
I wanted to see you too.
No, you didn't. You wanted to go back to sleep.
I didn't
True.
want to go back
You
to
promised
sleep. I
you'd
wanted
wake
to go,
up.
I wanted to go on a date,
you
and
broke your promise.
we just
Eden.
didn't have like there just wasn't a plan.
That's just cold. That's just cold. Next time she stands you up, call me. I'll take you out on a real nice dinner
Thank you.
to like CC's or something.
Thank you.
Pretty sure I asked when I woke up too. Do you want to go out for food or
That's
something?
like top of the line pizza right there.
I know I asked at like 10. Do you want to go out to dinner or something? And
I don't care.
that's the thing. Like, don't say I don't care. Say, yeah, that sounds fun, or no, let's do something else.
But I just wanted you to decide. Because it's, like I said, I just wanted to be with you. It doesn't matter where we are.
I get that. But also, I want to know that if I come up with a plan, you'll tell me if you like it or don't like it or not. You know, like I get that you just want to be with me, but if you want to if I make a plan and I want to make sure I get like affirmation that this sounds good or this sounds bad.
Eden,
then-
can I break some news to you here?
Yeah.
Anytime you're in a relationship with a woman, this is exactly what you're gonna
I
get.
get that, and I'm the same way.
They can't decide
but,
on
like,
anything.
Mm.
Welcome to the club.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Crusader went to the Globe. What did you see? What play?
I wish I could go to Europe for a month. That'd
I
be
wish
cool
I
as
could go to
fuck.
Europe for the rest of my life.
That's true. True.
Yeah.
But, like, I just would want to, like, get affirmation that it's okay or not.
You're never gonna get that.
I have gotten it before.
Then you were drunk or on drugs or something and thought you got it. Because it never fucking happens. Well, she may have made you think you got the affirmation, but you really didn't. Deep
I'm just
down.
used to people like that I've been with. I make a plan, and then I go and do it, and then after they said, "Man, that really fucking sucked," and I'm like, well, "Did you want to do that?" And they said no, and I said, "Well, then why the hell did you say yes?"
Because they just want to
And
spend
it's
time with
like-
you. That's what she's saying. It doesn't matter what y'all do.
I just want someone to at least have fun doing it. Like I get someone would want to spend time with me, but they could at least have fun with the activity.
Here's the
Like, if I-
here's the thing though. Here's the thing. This is what it is. Sometimes you're gonna really want to do something. She's not gonna do it, but she's gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be other times where she really wants to do something, and you really don't want to, but you're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, and I get that.
That's the beauty of it.
But like
Sometimes you have to do shit you
if
don't
both of
wanna
us
do.
don't really care about the activity, then it should still at least be something we both like. If I suggested a movie,
Yeah.
Stevie would hate that, but I bet you just would have said, "Oh, I don't care, whatever you want."
Mhm.
And it's like Stevie
Yeah.
wouldn't have enjoyed that though.
No,
you
I
know?
would have because I would have been with you.
You don't
See?
like movies though.
But I would go if it's with you.
You're just gonna have to suck it up and be like, anytime you hear, I don't care what we do, I just want to spend time with you, then fucking trust me, go do whatever it is the fuck you want to do. Or else you ain't ever gonna do it.
Yeah.
And then the joy that it brings you and the smile it puts on your face, it'll put a smile on her face. Just gotta suck it up. You gotta realize that not everybody's gonna enjoy everything all the time. But at the end of the day, if you're happy, it's really all that matters. Don't hit me all that, well, it matters if she's happy too. There will be days where she's happy. Everybody has their happy days. I'm telling you.
You good?
I get it. I mean, but I'm the same. I'm also the same way, and sometimes I still need affirmation
Right.
Just to,
Sometimes,
like,
yeah. And usually,
feel better.
right. Usually, I tell you straight up, like you said, what I want to do and whether I want to do something. But, you know,
No.
usually I do. And then this one time, I just didn't want to, because I didn't care. And then, I don't know if you're saying that's why you went ahead and went back to sleep, but yeah.
If you say you're going to do it, you got to do it. Shame on you, Eden. Shame on you.
Shame on me.
There you go. So what were you guys going to do? Did you guys have a plan?
No. That was
I
the
like
thing.
went through and looked at stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was hard because we had roommates and the roommates left, but when they were gone, Eden was asleep, so we couldn't do the stuff.
Right.
And then the other stuff, it was like COVID, you know,
Yeah.
or we don't have the money for that.
Right,
What all
right.
did you look up that we didn't have the money for? The only thing you told me was apparently some support group was meeting or something. Like
Oh
the
yeah,
club.
that was like an online thing and it was free.
Oh,
the stuff
it's just
that we couldn't.
online?
Yeah,
Oh.
like I said, COVID kind of makes things a
Yeah.
little.
What did you look up that was too expensive?
Well, like if we were lucky enough to get into like the aquarium or the zoo, like they're hiking up those prices because only a select few can get in. So.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been to a strip bar?
No.
Totally recommend it. Great place to go on a date. Totally. Just saying, just throwing that out there. I've been on many dates at strip clubs. Always turned out good. Always a good time. Except for the last time when I almost got arrested. But that's a whole
That's a
nother
story.
story.
That's a story. Tell the story.
You guys want to hear this story?
tell
about
the
how I
story.
almost got arrested at a strip club? I hadn't even made it inside the strip club. Okay, so this was back like I was saying earlier, like when I lived at the party house or whatever, and everybody was coming over and partying and stuff. And this girl came over, and she was like, I've never been to a strip club before. And I'm like, well, then fucking go. And she's like, I don't even know where one is or, nothing. I was just like, not saying I'm a professional strip club attendee. I don't know what you'd say. Connoisseur. Yeah, I guess you could say that. But if you want to go to one, I'll take you to the best one I know around town. And at the time, that was Deja Vu up in Eastgate or Batavia or something. I think it was Batavia, yeah. So she was like, fuck yeah, let's go do it. That sounds like a great time. And I was like, all right, let's do it. So, like, we take her car, okay? I'm driving because I know where the place is. And we're driving up there. Everything's cool. And we get there and we pull up in the parking lot. And I'm like, hey, you can't smoke inside. So if you want to smoke a cigarette before we go inside, let's smoke now outside in the warm car. And then we'll go inside. And we want to stand outside in the fucking cold and smoke cigarettes. She was like, that sounds like a great idea. Let's do that. What I didn't know is that the cops were watching that parking lot because people were coming up there and doing a bunch of drugs in the parking lot and, you know, causing a scene or, you know, ODing or whatever. I didn't know that because, you know, I don't frequent up there enough to have, you know, known that, obviously. So we're sitting in the car and we're just enjoying our cigarettes. And next thing, we're about halfway through our cigarette, if that, and the cops come knocking on the window. And of course, like I said, I drove, so I'm in the driver's seat. I'm in control of the vehicle. So they're like, you know, what's going on here? And I explained to them exactly what I said to her. I was like, hey, we're not allowed to smoke inside. We just got here, and so we're going to smoke some cigarettes, and then we're going to go inside. And they were like, okay, you want to step out of the car for a minute? And I was just like, for what? Like, we didn't do anything. And they were like, and then that's when they explained to me that they, you know, watch that parking lot, and a lot of people come up there and do drugs and stuff. And, you know, they really didn't believe my story about how you can't smoke inside, so we're smoking out here, blah, blah, blah. Well, if they're watching the parking lot, they know we just got there. Mm-hmm. They know you can't smoke anywhere in Ohio, so my story was legit. So I was just like, you know, fuck it, you know. Get me out of the fucking car. I ain't got nothing in this fucking car. It's not even my car. But I'm in control of the car because I'm in the driver's seat. So they get me out and they get her out. They, you know, she's like, yeah, it's my car. You can fucking search it, whatever. You know, that's where she fucked up. Probably shouldn't even have gotten out of the car, but, you know, it's her car. She's like, yeah, if I can search it, there ain't nothing in there. So they pull us out and then they bring in the fucking drug dog. Well, the drug dog fucking smelled something apparently. And was just like, do you know anything in the car? I'm like, look, it's not even my fucking car. Like, I was driving it. It's her car. Like, I know nothing about it, right? So, because I'm driving, you know, I'm in control of the car or whatever. They were like, well, we found some seeds in the passenger floorboard. I'm like, okay, once again, not my car. I'm not even sitting on the passenger side. It's her car. She was sitting over there. Has nothing to do with me. So they cuff me, put me in the back of the car, let her stand out and flirt with all the fucking cops, you know. And I'm sitting there freaking out like, what the fuck? Like, this is some bullshit. Like, it's not even my fucking car. Had nothing to do with me. And I'm about to fucking get in all kinds of shit for this. So I'm sitting in the back of a fucking squad car, cuffed up, thinking, what the fuck? Like, this is bullshit. So they ended up letting us go. They were just like, look, you know, we're going to let you off with a ticket or whatever, or something, but you're going to have to go to this court date. And I was just like, okay, cool. You know, go to a court date, no big deal. They gave her ticket, gave me my ticket. And I was like, didn't think nothing of it at the time. You know, I'm looking at it or whatever. Put it in my pocket, go on about my business, go into the strip club, have a good time, get a double lap dance. That was kind of cool. But, like, I get home the next couple of days, I'm looking at the ticket, and, like, where they wrote the date was kind of, like, fucked up looking. Like, you couldn't really tell what the date on it was. So I was thinking it was, like, the 18th or something, but it was really, like, the 15th, or I forget how it was screwed up. But I ended up missing the court date, and the chick actually called me. She's like, hey, are you on your way to court? And I'm like, no, I don't have court for another couple of days. She's like, no, it's today. And I was like, well, according to mine, like, mine's in like a couple days. And she was like, no, I'm pretty sure we had the same court date. And she was like, I'm up here and your name's on the list, the docket or whatever. I was like, well, I'm not going to make it today. Sorry. So for like 2 or 3 months, I was like dodging cops. They were like trying to serve me warrants and shit at my house. And I was just dodging them, not answering the door and
What happened?
not being there. Well, I ended up like contacting an attorney and told them, what was going on. They're like, yeah, we can fucking work on this. So I went to court and had to do like 20 hours community service or whatever.
For missing the court date or for the seeds?
For both.
Hmm.
For both. And then it got like expunged or whatever and taken off my record and shit. It was fucking bullshit, but I was sweating bullets sitting in the back of that squad car. It was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I'm over it. It's whatever. Hands down the worst strip club date I ever went on, though. Hands down. If I could do it all over again, I probably would have taken my car and not smoked a cigarette outside. So. But yeah, that's the time I almost went to jail.
Nice.
Almost. I still need to get my buddy Tim on here. Tell you guys a story about the time we did go to jail on New Year's Eve. That's a great story. So many people believe it. It's so far-fetched. It's crazy.
Did it not happen?
No, it didn't happen at
Oh.
all. But the way we tell it, it's pretty fucking believable. So, great story though. Great story. I know you've been arrested before, right?
Yes.
Because of your whole stealing an onion. Because you're a bad
That wasn't why. It was a
'cause you're-
different reason
you're-
why.
gangster and shit.
I'm not gangster.
No.
No, I
You
didn't.
didn't- you didn't get arrested for the
No, I
onion?
didn't get arrested for that. I got arrested for something else.
What'd you get arrested for?
Something I
Remember
didn't do.
the hickeys and stuff.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh,
When
the
a guy's-
assault charge
Yeah,
or
when
whatever?
the guy said
Oh.
that it was felony strangulation with intent to kill is what I was charged with specifically. And the
Wow.
person saying I did it was a fucking bodybuilder who like weighed twice what I weigh. And like he was just pissed that I was leaving him. And so I had all this stuff and I threw it on my fucking porch.
And he
I
was
said-
like in tight with all the cops
Yeah,
and shit,
yeah,
right?
and I threw all the shit on my porch, and then the fucking cops showed up because he had like hit me. So I called the fucking police because he just went into my house without my permission and he hit me.
Right.
And then the police came. They took a picture of the fucking slap on my face, but apparently that wasn't visible enough to be used as evidence, even though it bruised. And the hickeys he had on his neck, which were like, circles, because they're hickeys, don't look
Right.
anything like finger marks.
True.
And it was evidence enough for me to go to jail for a week, even though I never fucking did shit.
That was an inside job right there.
I mean, the case was taken under advisement or some shit, and it'll go away in a year. So it goes away in August.
So how many times would you say you actually have been like arrested, like
0.
stuffed, cuffed, put in the back of a squad car?
For something legitimate, or just in
like
general?
like in general, how many times have you been like arrested?
I've only been arrested once, but I have been put in the back of a squad car for a different reason before.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Had to play it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Had to play it.
But I have been handcuffed for something else before, but I wasn't being arrested.
Sexual, yeah.
No,
I'm with you. Oh,
like
no?
like it was a
Oh.
cop doing it,
Oh.
but
Well, I
I
could-
wasn't being arrested.
Still not sexual, even though it was,
No, it wasn't sexual,
Well, that's just boring.
but I did get handcuffed and put in the back of a squad car for that.
But you've never been like
It wasn't.
handcuffed and thrown on a bed and like
No,
ravaged
no.
brutally?
That wasn't something that happened to me. I was
That's
just
lame.
um,
Everybody needs that at least once in their life.
When I was suicidal, someone did like a checkup on me, but basically the checkup was going to be if I was in the room, they were going to take me. And they didn't. The cop said, "This is just procedure. We just have to handcuff you. I'll do it at the car, so I don't have to walk you out of here in handcuffs." And I was like, I appreciated that. And
that's
he didn't
polite
like.
of him,
He didn't
you
do
know.
it tight,
Yeah.
Like it didn't fucking hurt when I actually got arrested after the other thing. That fucking hurt. Like I didn't realize how loose he actually fucking did it for me because I wasn't
Right.
fucking putting up a fight. I was like, okay, I guess this is how my fucking day is going because he had woken
Right.
me up that day because it was a fucking Saturday. I stayed up till like 3 a.m. the night before getting high as fuck. And then the next day comes, I just am not fucking having it. It's like 9 a.m. and someone comes up to the door. I'm just wearing my fucking pajamas and I smell like shit. My room probably smells like fucking weed.
Right.
And then I go to like a fucking it looked like a fucking gas station or some shit in the cop car. And I'm like, is this guy even a fucking cop? And I talked to some like random ass dude just like in the fucking room who like apparently was like a mental health professional, even though he didn't fucking seem like it. And then I answered all of their questions honestly. Did not give a hint of being suicidal. And then I went to fucking hospital for like 2 weeks.
Were you suicidal though at the time?
I was mentally suicidal, but I wasn't going to do anything about it.
So you wanted to die,
but I wasn't going to die.
but you basically pussed
Yeah.
out and didn't do it.
I didn't have a plan basically, but I wanted to die.
I shouldn't really say that you pussed out because,
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I feel bad
Yeah.
about it now. I should just fucking go jump out a window, I guess.
I mean, I don't think any of the windows around here are high enough, but
I'll find a window.
fair enough.
Or like
Fair
maybe
enough.
I jump out the window and then the glass just like through my eye or some shit.
You never know.
Yeah.
Just like go like halfway through and then like the glass.
Technically, you
can
can
just, like, fall on
trip
you.
and just fucking die and break your neck, though. So
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
you don't
true.
really need much.
That's true. Fall down some stairs.
Someone like has survived falling out of a fucking airplane without a parachute before, and someone else has died by fucking tripping,
Yeah,
like
but-
not even downstairs.
But if you fell out of an airplane without a parachute,
they
wouldn't
were
you?
fucked.
Yeah, wouldn't you just
up.
rather fucking die?
Yeah, they were fucked up,
Yeah.
but they eventually made a full recovery.
Yeah, but I bet that was a long.
They were fucked up. It was a
painful
long ass
fucking
recovery. I think
road,
it took
yeah.
like a year or two to fucking recover, and then there was like physical therapy and shit.
That's just crazy.
But at least they lived.
I mean,
Something.
I guess, yeah.
I think that's the person. I
But
think
could-
that person has like the world record for falling without a parachute.
Could
and
you
not
imagine
dying.
if they didn't like make a 100% like full recovery and they were like paralyzed?
I bet
from,
they have
like,
a
the neck
scar.
down? Well, they
At the
probably
very
do.
least.
But I mean, like, that would just be horrible.
I bet there has to be someone that's fallen from like an absurd height and just been fine afterwards.
You know,
Like there's the fucking skiers.
I'm sure
and
there's
shit.
I'm sure there's some crackhead out there somewhere that jumped out of a building once. And
Well, there's, like, the
was just
skiers
so
that
high
can,
they just
like-
fucking kept running.
There are the skiers that can like fucking like jump up off a mountain and then they just like land in the fucking snow and they're fine.
Yeah, but
They're like
snow's
yeah,
you
they're
know, it's like a big cushiony pillow.
yeah, they're like professionals and they know what they're
Yeah.
doing. But like you still can technically fall off a fucking mountain and then land in the snow and be fine. You know.
Just depending on how
And there's, like,
deep the snow
the-
is and
the,
what's
like,
underneath it.
Stunt actors that like fall onto like a net
Yeah.
from like the top of like a whatever the fuck building in a set.
But that's like a net. That's not like
Yeah, it's like
the
a net,
ground.
but people can fall from an absurd height and just be okay as long as precautions are taken, or they don't even fucking need the precautions. They can just get lucky.
That's true, I guess. What about you, Stevie? You ever been arrested?
Nope.
Or at least put in the back of a squad car or anything? No?
No, when I was like 13, the cops got called on me and my friends at McDonald's. But other than that,
The hell were you doing at McDonald's? You causing trouble?
Meth.
no, we were outside of the McDonald's,
Yeah.
just chilling, and then a bunch of teenage guys started screaming at us and calling somebody I was with a faggot. So we started screaming back, and that's when the cops got called. And
Was he a faggot?
yeah,
Faggot meaning he was
Gay as
homosexual, gay, or
I
just
don't know.
faggot as in like not.
I think he was gay, but he was also like, I don't know. He was just a weird kid.
Yeah.
But I hung out with weird kids, so.
Wow, calling gay people weird,
No, he just
Fucking-
happened to be gay and weird.
Yeah.
and that. has
She
been
can say that,
valid
you
here
know.
in your
She's
eyes,
allowed to
so-
say that.
Yeah.
She is technically gay herself. I don't know if I needed to throw up the air quotes for that, but just saying. She's allowed to say it.
Hell yeah.
You're allowed to peg.
This is true.
Have you guys talked about pegging?
We have talked
since
about
the
it before. We've talked about it.
reunification of Steeden.
Sounds like an STD.
We talked about
Could
it
be.
before.
Yeah.
And when we first got together, I brought it up, and she was like, I don't like butt stuff. And then ever since her sexual awakening, she's like,
Totally into butt stuff.
and I'm like, yeah, I'm not into adventurous sex stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Stevie's matured in old age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when she was like, 15, 16, she was just wild off
Yeah.
the hook. Yeah.
Yeah.
She grew out of it. It was a phase.
Yeah, when I was 20, I was like, fuck it, let's do all of it. And now, at 20, I'm
And a
just-
half.
Yeah.
Hey, 6 months can change a person,
Yeah.
You're close.
happen.
You're over 20 and a half. Well, your birthday's in August, and it's April or May. That's like
So
what,
Tomorrow.
4 months?
Yeah,
it's gonna be
basically,
May.
yeah. It's like 4 months. You're like 20 and 3/4.
I think it would be like 2/3, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
proud of you.
Thank you.
So when did you guys officially, like, get back together?
I think yesterday.
Well, that's
no,
cool.
like 2 or
Yeah.
3 days ago.
You don't even know when your second anniversary is? God.
I asked if we needed a second anniversary,
It
and
must
Stevie
be.
said no.
It must be. It must be tough dating her. Having to keep track of everything.
So hard.
I know our real anniversary,
August 20th,
and I know your birthday,
August 12th,
and you don't know my birthday.
December 14th.
But
Burn.
and you don't know my best friend from elementary school's birthday,
No.
December 7th, Stevie.
Okay. What's my best friend from elementary school's birthday?
Fucking no.
May 5th. It's coming up. You better
Oh my
get her
god,
a
that's my
gift.
mom's birthday.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you'd think you'd remember.
Who the fuck is your best friend from high school, Michaela?
Middle school.
Middle school, Michaela?
Mhm.
Oh, cool. Are you gonna get her anything?
No.
What kind of friend are you?
A bad one.
Right?
I wouldn't say you're a bad friend, Stevie.
I'm the worst friend.
Not really.
Awful friend.
I think you're a pretty decent friend.
Well, thank you.
You know, you come over and hang out and had breakfast with me that one day. It was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better friend than Eden.
This
Eden's
is
never.
true.
Eden was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna sleep. I don't even want to go have breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm not really a breakfast person.
Me neither.
Excuses.
Wow.
Excuses.
What'd you have?
Food, and it was
Lots of it. It was really good.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have had that.
Stevie, there was so much food that Stevie couldn't finish it all. She
Yeah.
was just like, you know what? I'm good. It was either that she was actually full or my breakfast was shit.
No, it was good.
I happen to think my breakfast is not shit. My breakfast is pretty good.
Yeah.
So your loss. Sucks
Always
to be
make
you.
another breakfast.
Not a breakfast like that though.
Okay.
That was like a once in
Yeah,
a
that's-
lifetime breakfast.
that's fair.
Never get a breakfast like that again.
That's fair.
Never get the memories back.
Yeah.
Memories, bring back memories.
Bring back you.
Let's see, what did he say here? Dan Crusader, look up, was it Vesna? I can't even fucking say that. She fell the farthest and lived. Oh, okay.
Look her up.
Well, I'll have
It's
to.
relevant to our story.
I'm not going to do it right now,
Look
but
her up.
I will look it up. You look it up. You got a phone.
I'm not allowed to use my
Why are
phone.
Why are we arguing like we're a couple?
Stevie said I'm not allowed to use my phone.
I asked if she would wait till like midnight to get back on her phone.
Okay.
So Stevie said I'm not allowed to use my phone.
Well, then, I don't want to be rude.
Stevie,
Because I know how
get your
Stevie
phone
feels
out
about
and
the whole
look up
cell phone thing.
Velisavia Vesuvic.
No, I'm good.
I think it's Voluvic. I don't know.
Look it up.
Vesna Voluvic. No, I'm not going to look it up either.
Thank Crusader. I need you to post a Wikipedia link and then convince Jerry to click on it.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, you will.
I might, but probably
Yeah,
not.
see, you will.
Maybe.
Right now.
If he posts something,
Yeah, see.
I'll think about it. But no guarantees.
Why the hell is your top of your recommended hot nun in WWE Dominic Mysterio WWE
What?
girlfriend?
Oh, they're at the bottom?
Yeah.
Because it's WrestleLamia. It's a channel that I follow where they do wrestling news and shit.
Weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know anything about a hot nun, though. I'll have to find out about that. I'm always down for a hot nun. You know what kind of meat priests eat?
Choir boys.
None. But you're probably more accurate, yeah. Choir boys for sure. Definitely. Stevie would know. She went to Catholic school.
I did.
Yeah. Did a nun ever call a little kid a fucking cunt rag in front of you?
No.
Always.
That's the only reason I would go, just for that.
I was the fucking cunt rag.
I can believe that. How was Catholic school? Was it as bad as everybody thinks it is?
Turned Stevie gay.
Turned everybody gay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was weird. Depends which Catholic school you're talking about, too. Because one of them...
Like you went to co-ed Catholic school, right? Or was it all
Yes.
girls?
No,
It
co-ed.
was co-ed, yeah. So that couldn't have been what turned you gay.
Nope.
No. I don't know. Yeah, you can't blame the school for that. It's co-ed. Yeah.
Though they did teach me that having sex with guys would definitely hurt the first time. And that was a major turnoff.
Really?
So I think they began the kind of... They didn't start the engine, but they steered the ship.
Right. I think if I had sex with a guy, it would fucking hurt.
No, if you
So,
use enough
I have
lube
to agree with
and
you
like
on
you
that.
prep right,
Yeah, but even
You
then,
gotta,
it'd probably
like-
hurt my dignity.
you gotta
You know.
like have some fingers in first to like start it stretching out.
Hey,
cover
I've
the
had-
fingers in lube.
I've had that much of a finger, and I wasn't really impressed.
Yeah, well, you didn't really get the prostate stimulated.
I'm just
You
saying.
need to have like
We tried it. It didn't work.
you need a lot of lube and you need to like slowly go up in fingers before getting like to 3 fingers and then you go to dick. Still a lot of lube though. Make sure you really lube up that thing.
I don't know. Yeah, I think if I had 3 fingers up there, that would
Well,
dick wouldn't be a problem at that point. I don't think.
well, they're not going to
depending
go
on
in
the
like
dick.
that. They're going in more like this, more like a
Yeah.
triangle.
Yeah,
They're not
but-
really going in
But
like that.
but still, if I'm
that's like just a
if-
fucking weird
if
horizontal.
if
shit.
I'm getting ready to like take a cock in the ass, and you're gonna
You gotta-
and I
it's
have the
better-
option to have fingers up there first, spread them motherfuckers
well,
out
you're
a little
starting
bit.
with one
Yeah,
first, but
I
you
get that.
you gotta like slowly get it stretched. But like you don't want it to be spread out when it goes in there. That's gonna hurt like hell. You might
Yeah.
tear something.
But having a dick in your ass is gonna fucking hurt. And
Not
it
if
could
it's
tear
lubed
something
right.
too.
No, if it's lubed.
So could 3 fingers
Yeah.
lube them motherfuckers?
That's why you
up?
start with the one finger.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Or you can start with like something smaller.
I'm just
than a
saying, if you're
finger.
gonna try to stretch my butthole out,
Yeah, to fit a dick.
stretch that motherfucker out a lot bigger than the dick you're about to shove in my ass.
Yeah, that's the point. You stretch
'Cause-
it out bigger so
yeah.
that it'll be prepped. That's why you do 3 fingers.
Yeah, but even like 3 fingers, like that's
you want
not
you want
a very
fucking-
impressive dick.
Do you want
like-
a fist up
like-
in there?
Like that is a much girthier cock. Like
Do you want
you know,
like do you want them to fucking
than
just
like
shove a
that.
fist up in there
I mean, if I'm
to prep you?
if I'm about to take a dick,
It's
yeah,
probably gonna fucking hurt more than the dick
probably.
if you take a fucking fist.
But at least I can say, that dick didn't hurt that bad. You know,
it would hurt if it's from dick.
probably.
They broke up and then they got back together.
I heard that.
And that's been like the 5th time.
You guys are kind of like following in their footsteps, you know, breaking up, getting back together,
Falling into TVs.
that kind of stuff. Did you guys fall into a TV this week?
Stevie did, totally.
Did you fall into
No.
a TV? No. Okay.
Stevie's too ashamed.
It happens.
Stevie got high though, right?
No, I was
No?
disappointed. I had like an edible.
Mm.
Didn't do shit. So.
Usually that's how they are until about 4 hours in, and then you're like, this edible ain't shit.
Stevie went to sleep before the 4-hour market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was supposed to take like an hour, so after an hour and a half, I just went to bed.
Yeah.
The Zeta got fucked up that night, right?
Did
yeah,
you,
but she took a lot more than one edible. She had
Yeah.
like half a package.
Did you wake up and like feel relaxed or anything?
Nope.
No. Did you sleep for like 12 hours?
Nope.
No? Maybe it just wasn't a good edible.
Yeah. It was only like
Happens.
50, whatever they measure it in. so,
50 milligrams?
yeah, probably.
I want to say that's pretty high. I want to say, not for sure, but I want to say 50's high. I don't know. I've never really dealt with like legit shit to know
It was like candy.
oh, it's just like a candy?
Yeah, it was
Like
like
a Jolly Rancher or something?
it wasn't a Jolly Rancher, but it was her uncle gets them for free. Or not free, but he gets them legally.
Right.
So he
Not in Utah.
no, not in Utah.
Does he live in Ohio?
I think so. I don't
That's
know.
probably why. Yeah.
And then yeah, they just have like candy versions but with marijuana. So
Yeah.
like sweet.
And people say the marijuana industry isn't targeting children.
Mm,
Terrible. I don't really think they are,
no.
but it's crazy. That sucks though. You didn't like feel nothing off of it.
Yeah.
Did you sleep really good at least?
I don't remember. I know nothing special happened. So
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
it's okay. It didn't
Maybe next time.
yeah, maybe.
You know. Happens to us all.
Yeah.
Joey Pie. He's been on the show a lot. He is the most fucked up person I've ever seen on an edible.
Yeah.
Ever in my life. Went to the year we did the what the fuck's it called? The Brouhaha over in Cincinnati. Somebody was selling edibles, and I think he was already pretty fucked up when he ate his edible. I'm pretty sure he ate an edible. If he didn't eat an edible, then he was just really fucked up. But yeah, I'd say he was really fucked up. I don't even know if he remembers that day. Fun day though. It was a good time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What kind of time are we sitting at here?
Hour and 25 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad. It's about right on time for us. Usually we're usually about hour and a half, somewhere
Yeah.
around in there.
Yeah.
You guys, anything else y'all want to talk about?
Who died?
I don't think anybody died that I know of.
Not Vesna Vulovic.
No, she didn't die at all.
Yeah. Or she might be dead now.
She could be. Probably wishes she was fucking dead.
Poor Vesna.
Yeah. Is that how you say that? But
No,
yeah, I guess it
fucking
would be
no.
Vesna. Vesna Vulovic. I don't know. But all I gotta say about you getting or eating an edible and not getting high,
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
just had to throw that in there.
Mm.
I love my little sound effects over here. But yeah, if you guys ain't got nothing else to really talk about, we can wrap this
Nothing
up
on
like a
camera.
Christmas present.
No.
But
Nothing on.
off camera,
You got
we're
some.
gonna start discussing some good topics.
You got some shit to lay on me, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
Or on
No.
me.
Oh, I was like excited. Like, what? You guys like some cool shit to talk about? Okay,
No.
like what's up? You
I
know?
will be fist fighting Eden after the show.
Wait, why? What did I
all I
do?
heard, you had me at I will be fist, and then you said fighting Eden. I was just kind of like, man.
I know.
Yeah. Like as much as I enjoy like a good knockout, you know.
You really want that prep for that dick, I know.
Yeah. I was really just like hoping you'd take one for the team, and
No, you'd be
Fist
taking
fight.
5 for the team, but
yeah, that's
You should
true.
move your camera very slightly up because it's just barely not even. I
What are you
just
talking
noticed
about?
it and it's really annoying.
me?
No, Jerry's camera.
What's
It's like just slightly not even. Do you see it?
Well, you're like way lower than everybody, and Stevie's up higher than everybody.
No, Steve and I look even. Like no, like the border of the cameras.
Oh, the borders.
Yeah, like
oh, okay.
see that? Like it's just
Uh,
very slightly too low.
I see what you're talking about.
There you go.
How's that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we fixed it.
Yeah,
we fixed
fix that shit on the fly. So before we get off here, though, we do got to do like the high five thing. I want to like put my hold on. I want to like see my hand on your camera. Yeah, there's my hand. Now, there you go. Okay, now then like you guys high five. Yeah, see, it just makes me feel better knowing that it's like, you know, orientated the proper way, I guess.
it. Jerry,
What?
come on.
High five.
High five.
I can't high five you though.
Yes, you can.
Look, we're high
we
fiving.
had the camera set up.
Woo! Yay,
Okay.
good high five. That was a
Okay.
good one. I really felt it.
Yeah, I felt it in my elbow. Yeah. All right, you guys ain't got nothing else to say?
No.
I got nothing to say either, really.
Stay gold.
Pony boy. That's true. Very true.
The kid that got called a faggot, his nickname was Pony Boy
Really?
because he was a brony.
Really?
Yeah, like weirdly a brony.
I just don't see the appeal in My Little Pony.
I've never watched it, and I don't intend to.
Yeah,
I'm worried about what it would unlock inside of me.
you never know.
You'd be a furry.
It'd be a brony.
Become a furry for me.
No, it'd be a brony. It's different.
It's close enough.
I'd start saying every pony.
Damn.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Saying every pony
Yeah, instead of, yeah,
instead of what?
everybody.
See, I don't even know that. And I find that a little weird.
Yeah.
Every pony.
Every pony
Yeah.
wants to fuck a pony.
Probably.
That was clever.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
No, it wasn't.
No, but I'll still give it to you.
Well, thank you.
I just feel like giving credit today. That's all it is.
Okay.
I don't know. But that is going to be our time this week, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And I would just like to say, I just thought about this. I keep meaning to say this. Been like a couple weeks or so, our hosting for like the website and the podcast and shit is going to be up to, like pay again if we're going to fucking keep it going. And I think, honestly, I'm going to let it lapse as far as like the website, like all the storage and like the audio version of the podcast goes. So I'm just going to keep it strictly like YouTube. And if you're like Stevie and you've got the YouTube Red or Gold or Premium or whatever it is,
YouTube better than you.
yeah, you can still listen with your phone turned off or whatever, and like just listen to us in the background or whatnot. But it's really, I don't think it's really all that worth it paying out. I forget how much money. It's like $500-600.
My daddy pays for me.
No, I'm talking about like to host the website and shit.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna keep the KYHBB.com just in case I do want to bring it back at some point. But I'm just gonna like link it, like have it when you go to it. It just takes you or whoever to the YouTube page.
Okay.
So no more audio for you guys listening audio wise. I don't know how many of you there actually are, but those of you watching on YouTube don't have to worry about a thing because that's going to be basically uninterrupted. So I've been wanting to throw that out for quite a while now, but I just keep forgetting and I just remembered. So fuck it, it's whatever.
What if you just get like a wave of people begging you to renew it?
Then I'd be like, you know what? If you want it that bad, you should have fucking donated to our Patreon, and then we could have done it. Last time we did this, I had like we did like a 2 different stand-up. No, 1. We ended up doing 2, but we only needed to do 1, like a stand-up comedy show at a little pizza joint over on the other side of Independence, and we raised enough money, and we got to, keep the website going and stuff like that. Raised like $600.
Cool.
So paid for that. It was pretty cool. But I don't really see us putting together a fucking comedy show, especially with COVID and shit going on. So it's whatever. And I've been thinking about doing that for a while because it's just kind of a headache, kind of a pain in the ass. We're already putting it out there on YouTube, and I mean honestly, I think YouTube is
You get feedback, which is good.
yeah, and you can like monetize it and shit. If you're just doing the audio, if you don't have automatic sponsors and shit, then it's just not fucking worth it. And I don't have to do the RSS feed anymore and all that extra bullshit I have to do after the show. I can just fucking turn it off and be done. It's so much easier. I will kind of miss it a little bit though, but not a lot. So, yeah. So anybody listening to the audio version of this, in about a month, you're going to be shit out of luck. You have to go to YouTube. Sorry. Deal with it. But that is going to be our show this week. I want to thank Stevie and Eden for coming over and eating my pork chops that I had left over. I should have made a title that had to do with like eating pork.
I know.
Yeah.
It was right in front of you, and I didn't want
Yeah.
to bring it up and be that guy, but
You should have, Probably would have been better than what I did name it, Welcome to the Shit Show, which we did talk about shit a lot. So it kind of made sense.
full circle.
Yeah. So it worked out. But yeah, that is going to be our show. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Dank Crusader, I want to thank you for, tuning in. I want to thank my nephew, Nick, for telling us to pop that turd in the air fryer. That was really good. I do want to say congratulations to Will Daggum. He just had another little baby girl, I do believe. So congratulations on that. And have fun. I know you're a stay-at-home dad just like me. And you said, having 3 kids is a game changer. I'm with you. Totally understand. But all right, we are going to get the fuck out of here. Anything else? I do want to play this real quick.
With that dick out.
I'm your host, Jerry Saylor.
I'm Stevie.
I mean,
And fuck you, Toby. Stay sober, buddy.